Welcome back to Oracles. Welcome back to Oracles by MJ. I am she. Now look, please pardon me. Okay, I know it's been a minute, but I think I said it in my previous video, but life be lifing. And life is going to continue to life, and we cannot make that an excuse. Because if we were going to make that an excuse, I wouldn't have made this video today because my hair is not done. Okay, that's neither here nor there. Today's topic is accountability and stop trying to justify everything. Now, I did write everything down because I tend to ramble. Okay, so I'm going to read off of what I wrote and we're going to do that. Have you ever caught yourself trying to explain something you did wrong? I know we have because I do it. I think I do it still to a degree, especially as it pertains to my 5-year-old because, I can't tell them everything. Instead of just saying, I messed up. You could have just said you messed up instead of justifying and making all these damn excuses. But that's what we're talking about today. Okay. So because at some point, you can't keep justifying every decision, every reaction, every horrible decision that you made a conscious decision to do. What you did to another person is just, at some point you got to take this accountability. It won't come from your friends, your family, your mother, your father. Everybody is not going to stand up for you and say, you know what, he or she did something wrong. No, you have to know what you did wrong. Why? Because it may prevent you from doing it again. And guess what? If you do it again, that was you. This is who you are, you. Okay? And I get it. Being wrong doesn't always feel good, especially when your intentions were bad. But sometimes they are bad, and then this is why you don't take accountability because you know what you did. The truth is, intentions don't erase impact, okay? What you did, whether it was innocent or not, the way it was received, it was still felt. So today we're going to talk about why holding yourself accountable is required for growth, how to stop making excuses for your behavior, and how accountability actually builds self-respect, not shame. Most of us learned early to defend ourselves, okay, even when we're wrong. Maybe it came from fear of punishment, fear of not being able to probably get the toy or video game your parent or parents told you were good, or from growing up in an environment where admitting mistakes meant rejection. But as adults, constantly justifying yourself keeps you from healing. It keeps you stuck in the same emotional patterns because you're too busy defending who you were instead of learning who you could become by being accountable. Past behavior, stuff that already happened. And the hard truth, people get tired of hearing, I only did this because, or she made me, or he made me, or any exterior factor other than you decided to, or you made you. Lord have mercy. If they hadn't come to this, if they hadn't done this, that's not accountability, that's avoidance. When you keep avoiding accountability, you lose trust, and nobody will respect what you say, your story. You have no impact, not just from others, but from yourself. You will start to doubt yourself. You will look in the mirror like, God damn it. If only I would have told the truth. If only I would have been truthful to myself, let alone others. Accountability isn't about beating yourself up. No, it turns into that if you've gone so long without being accountable. Then that turns into you beating yourself up. Because God damn it, how long you gotta go on without recognizing your own behavior? It's about building emotional maturity. It's saying, yes, I did that. Yes, I can do better. That's strength. That's character. When you can pull someone aside and say, remember that? Or, when this, or, yeah, that was my fault. That was my doing. That was all me. Instead of trying to justify and paint narratives, it must eat you up at night, Here's a kicker. Some people in your life will never hold you accountable. They'll let you slide because it's easier to not say shit to you. But the real growth starts when you hold yourself accountable, even when no one's watching, okay? Nobody has to be looking at you for you to be a great person. That's how we know how great you are. I curated a list of how to hold yourself accountable. Here's how to start. 1, pause before you defend yourself. Am I explaining or am I excusing? That's big. 2, name what you did without the but. Whatever you're going to say, just cut it off right before you say but. I was going to go to the store for you. See, I would have put but right there. I was going to go to the store for you. Now, what are we going to do? Are we going to go to the store or we're not? I was going to go to the store for you. I still can go. Oh, I was going to go to the store for you. I decided not to. Either way, just take out the but. 3, make amends, not excuses. That might mean apologizing, changing your approach, or sitting with the discomfort of just being wrong. Because sometimes you can be wrong. That happens. 4, learn the pattern. I am such a pattern lover and seeker, especially in the behaviors of others, okay? Learn the pattern. What made you react that way? Once you understand it, you can change it. Because if you don't understand it, don't acknowledge it, what are we changing? Nothing. We're just lollygapping. We don't want that in life. Accountability isn't about perfection. It's about being honest with yourself. And the more honest you are, the more freer you are. Instead of being all tied and strapped down. Fucking puppet. In closing, here's your reminder. You do not have to justify your wrongdoings. Sometimes the most powerful thing you can say is, that was me, I was wrong, I apologize, I'm sorry. Growth doesn't come from being right. It comes from being real. So if no one is holding you accountable right now, let today be the day that you start doing it for yourself. Because self-accountability is the foundation of peace, self-respect, and maturity, I'd say. And also, in closing off the rip, at the end of the day, it is you who is going to sleep with yourself. I don't care who's in the bed with you, you're going to sleep. That is you and your thoughts in your mind, knowing your wrongdoings and what you did, and the others that you may have betrayed. And you must be a real effed up individual to not hold yourself accountable, and to not be truthful, and to not face your own decisions that you made, the repercussions of them, rather. Life is a domino effect. And what you do, it is measured. Now, it could be a good thing, or it can be a negative thing. But it's all measured, and it's all being added. None of this is subtraction. So one day you could be good, one day you could be bad, one day you could be good, one day you could be bad. But you know what? It's all being added up. So it don't matter if you did 3 little good things. You're a horrible person, and you must be accountable for that as well. And change. You recognize it and you change. I don't know who is calling me on WhatsApp, but we must change. So remember, stay gritty, stay grounded. And remember, peace over pressure. But sometimes we must apply that what? That pressure. MJ Oradana. Till next time. What the hell is calling me? I think I know who it was.